Welcome to our Devos this week, where we have been talking about starting again. We're in the middle of the year right now, so we're heading into the middle part of summer here. And as we think about that, that should also remind us that there are goals that we've left in the dust. There are things that we wanted to do at the beginning of the year when we were hot with the excitement of motivation and wanting to do these great things, and now we're like, I don't even want to do that. So I want to encourage you to start again. I want to encourage you to quit forgetting those goals, quit forgetting those God-sized dreams, and instead pick them back up, believing in faith that God wants you to continue on that path. And one thing that a lot of us overlook about starting something new or wanting to do something is we should really write it down. There's a lot of newer science on this about physically writing things down that does something neurologically with our mind. It connects our brain to something physical, and it kind of embeds whatever it is that we want to do in our brain. So, for example, let's say that your goal is that you want to pray for 5 minutes a day. What would it hurt you to, in a journal somewhere, or maybe on a calendar at home, or maybe even in your, if you have a notes app that you can use a pencil on, a digital notes app, something that you can actually write down something, okay? What would it do if you wrote it down? I mean, would it really hurt anything? It wouldn't really hurt anything, of course. And I think you putting that on paper memorializes the fact that you want to do this thing to begin with. I will pray for 5 minutes each day. Write that down. Something that you could hit. Remember, if you've missed how we've set some of these start again principles up, go back and watch the videos to see. But essentially, starting again involves you evaluating the size of the goals and the size of the things that you're going for and really trying to make it achievable and not something that becomes so great that it becomes burdensome. But writing it down is important. There's a scenario that happens in the book of Habakkuk. One of the Old Testament prophets, Habakkuk, is approached by God, and God tells him what to do concerning the plans that he has for the future of the temple. Look what it says in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so that he may run who reads it. I love how God tells him to write this down on tablets, because there's something about memorializing the thing that is most important to you. So often we don't do that. So often we just want to get to work. So often we just want to go to the gym, or so often we just want to start praying and reading, but we never really have a plan. So when we get to the middle of the year, namely now, and when we get to the place where we're kind of without motivation, like right now, we become very, very anxious about what really we should do. Maybe writing it down is the key. Writing down really involves a connection. Writing it down really involves you saying, I'm committing to this thing, even if it's just to myself. So I want to encourage you, if you want to start again something that God put on your heart, don't just leave it up to your memory. Sit down with a piece of paper or even a note card or a sticky note, whatever you have, and write it down.